One of the biggest mistakes I think that businesses make oftentimes is not charging enough for their service. They're so worried about, or product, they're so worried about getting sales and getting customers in the door that they forget to do basic, simple math. So I have a friend who now become a friend. He was, I hired him to do some development work for me. He charged $75 an hour. He did incredible work. And to the point where I ended up rehiring him. We kind of built a relationship. He had some questions for me about doing some marketing things and e-commerce and things like that. So over time, we had built a relationship. We'd chat back and forth. And about a month ago, he came to me and he's like, I'm so frustrated. Like, I feel like I'm working so hard and I'm just getting all these clients that, they're paying me $75 an hour, which is great, but they don't appreciate the work that I'm doing. And it's starting to drag on me. I said, you know what? You're not charging enough for your service. I said, double your price, charge $150 an hour, and you'll watch two things happen. Number one, if you don't lose half your hours or half your clients, then you're actually making more money, right? If it took you 20 hours to make $750 or $1,500 before, it now only takes you 10 hours to make $1,500, that same $1,500. So you start to gain time when you increase your hourly rate. But the second thing that happens is you start to self-select the type of clients that you're gonna get. He was so frustrated with the clients that he was getting that always wanted more. They didn't appreciate the work that he was doing. They were so price conscious. And he just came to me today, he said, man, I cannot thank you enough for your advice. I went out, I doubled my price to $150 an hour. I'm asking for that and people are actually paying for it. I'm getting just as many clients. So he's still doing the 20 hours a week. This is a side gig for him. He's still doing the 20 hours a week, but he's now making $3,000 for that same amount of time instead of $1,500. Additionally, he said, the clients are so much better to work with because they're not just haggling me on price. They care about the quality of the work that I'm doing. And so when you start to raise your price, you also start to get into a different type of client that is not price conscious, they're quality conscious. So I find a lot of businesses, whether it's a product or a service that you're selling, don't do the basic math to figure out that when you increase your prices, it's a math problem to the amount of clients or the amount of business that you're able to lose to still make the same amount of money with half or only part of the headache. So I just want to encourage you, think of the price the products or services that you're offering that you may be able to at least test and see if you can charge more, get a better type of client, and actually make either more money or save time. And even if you're in an industry like real estate, what I see oftentimes happens is clients or agents will discount their commission. This is another way that you can also lose money and self-select a worse or a more challenging breed of client to be working with. When you take your commission from 2.5% down to 1.5% because they are a little bit low on money or they're a close family friend, you find that those tend to be the people, when they haggle price ahead of time, tend to be the ones that are the least appreciative for the work that you're doing. You get paid the least amount of money and they tend to be the most difficult clients that require the most amount of your time. So stop giving discounts, stop undercharging, charge what you're worth, and understand that raising prices oftentimes leads to better clientele and more profits or more time for your business.